hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the online chit chat where we hash it all out here, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Welcome. I am Denise, your hostess with the mostess. That doesn't sound good, does it? She can pull up the chat. Here it is. It's chilly. It's raining out. Some places it's snowing. Not here though. Took the dog out a little early. Got my should have had hot tea I think tonight, but we got our iced tea. We're ready to dish it all out, right? I can't say hi because everybody runs into this room now, so it's like I'm gonna miss somebody, so I'm better not saying hi to anybody, right? I agree. Good evening, everyone. I need my lip balm because I talk so much. Lips. I was gonna try a Built Bar tonight, but I just filmed it, so I'll upload it in the group. I tried the. Hold on. I tried the new peppermint bar and the peppermint granola. But oh my God, Esther's here. She's got her sleep pattern back. Hello, hello, hello. People running the door these days, Esther. I can't keep up with everybody. I took my earrings off. I think, why do I feel naked? I took my earrings off, and my God, my cheeks are flushed. They're pink. I don't know. I'm a little bit. Welcome everyone from the chit chat. It's a little bit cold here and rainy. I got the dog out really early because it's gonna rain all night. I love this one. It's like a blanket. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, Esther's back in jolly old England, snuggling with Paul Newman. So, what I wanted to talk about is a lot of people have questions about the diabetic plan. So, I don't know much about the diabetic plan, but loving the old new plan. Like, that's a good way to call it, the old new plan. I don't know much about the diabetic plan. I just know if you toggle it, you can go back and forth too. That you lose a few 0 point foods, but I think you gain points perhaps. And I think you can, which I didn't see there, but you can get your app to like when you if there are certain apps that diabetics put their sugars in and stuff. I think it somehow links to the WW. I didn't see that though, but that's what I'm hearing. Blue style, bluish. I wore blue to my weight meeting yesterday. I'm like, I'm wearing blue. And she laughed. Mash Burn is back. She's back. Hey, Mashburn, were you here? You probably were. That I tried the new butter pecan skinny syrup. Now I'm obsessed with it. So good. It's up there with the maple bourbon pecan. Totally different though, but just rich and umptious. Hello, hello, hello. I want to do maybe I'll put it in tomorrow's Wednesday wisdom. I want to go over how to weigh on a scale and how to toggle in the app. Somebody asked me how do you get things for 0 points on certain items and how do you find that out? And serving sizes and stuff like that. So I thought maybe we'll include that in tomorrow's video. You did. It was only a few days, but a lot of stuff happens in a few days. And if you guys didn't see my video from today, I will show you. Look at these. Aren't they just the prettiest? When I came down here, it smelled so good in here. Aren't they pretty? These are real roses that last a year. I don't know. We'll see. See me in 6 months. But they're dipped in this preserved oil. So they're firm, but they're just so pretty. They're really nice. Hey, Bear Mama. I didn't see any links to add a glucose monitor, but you can manually add glucose numbers. Okay. The cheesecake egg bites. Oh, aren't they good? You have 2 feet of snow? Or expected? You get the, yeah, that's the color I chose because that's my favorite color. Purple is my favorite color. Oh, me and you both, Tracy. Well, here's the funny thing. I don't know if I told you this in the video yesterday. Oh, expected. I better not get any expected here. When I went to, I didn't know if I had to get weighed in at Weight Watchers since I go on Saturdays, and I told her that. She says, we have to get weighed in here because it's the beginning of the week. Was I prepared to get weighted? No. Did I have heavy clothes on? Yes. Did I eat a full oatmeal breakfast? Yes. So I stepped on that scale, fully dressed, full stomach, full bladder. I was up 8 pounds. That's not a true weight because, like I said, I don't go there with anything in my belly. I don't wear these clothes, and I hadn't even had a coat on, and I don't get away with my shoes on. So it's just, and my watch and my jewelry. I was like, I didn't care. I lost 116 pounds. It took me a little over 2.5 years, but I went through several different plans, and I did leave Weight Watchers for a while during that. So there was a gap of about 3 months that I left, but I lost most of my weight on this plan right now. It's sort of bluish. It was freestyle, then it became the blue plan. So I was on that plan for 4 years. So that's why I kind of missed it because it became second nature to me, and I enjoyed it. And I got to goal at that weight, which never did I expect that. So yeah, that's my story. But I didn't care, because I said to her, well, honestly, should you can get way back in on when you come back on Saturday, and I'll be down. Like I said, fully dressed, coat, shoes, full belly of oatmeal. Didn't do my green tea flush, so I was fully loaded. Didn't care though. I don't want any snow. I don't want any snow. I don't want any snow. It was funny. It was so. I was now. Didn't I wear a tank top last week on live? So now I'm on a long sleeve with a sweater, and they're expecting snow. No wonder everybody's sick. This weather's not good for you. Oh, how much did you pay, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm curious. If it's cheaper than what I paid, I may have to go to Sprouts. Because we're supposed to go out on Friday afternoon. So I don't know where we're going though, but I don't know. Good for you, Rochelle. Um, I guess I could have taken a pass, but I think because there wasn't that many people there, I think, like I said, it didn't bother me because I knew that wasn't going to be a number. Like I kind of knew that. I'm like, I'm all right with it. You know, the number doesn't affect because I know that, that's why I didn't bother taking anything off. I thought, what's the difference? I'm going to be up anyway. So what's the difference whether I'm up 2 pounds or 6 pounds? 13. Yeah, I paid 14. That's cool. Green tea, Sheila. I brew my own green tea and I ice it down and I drink about 30 to 35 ounces of that and I pee a lot. So, yes. Snowing in New York? I'll have to ask Timmy if it's snowing where he's at. Oh, the salsa verde. That wasn't mine. That was from the Bumblebee Kitchen. She used to come to live. She made it. It was a can of green salsa jar, some chicken breast, let it cook for like 5 hours on high. Then you shred it and then throw a can of white beans and a block of cream cheese. Any cream cheese you choose, whether it be full fat, low fat, no fat, that's up to you. All you have to count is the cheese. So, you can sit there and it's up to you. Jay Bates! Oh, Esther, know what I was thinking would be fun? I don't know if it would work. You should film all the food you got, and I should upload it for Food Finds Friday. This is what somebody in London buys when she comes to America to keep on track. 2 cans of beans, yeah, that works. Oh, I love sauteed onions with anything. I get green tea at Dunkin'. I prefer the green tea at Starbucks. I think it's better tasting. Dunkin' needs a sweetener. Starbucks does it. I could have that sucker with nothing in it. It's fantastic. But Dunkin' needs a sweetener. A little bit bitter. But yes. Most times I get the regular black tea with two Splenda. A medium. No, medium is a one Splenda, large it's two Splenda. I thought it'd be fun, like seeing all the stuff that you get at better prices and what you need to keep yourself. I just don't know how we'll be able to if you send it, I'll be able to get it. Sometimes sending videos is a pain in the butt. So I was thinking of like maybe filming for the Wednesday Wisdom a tutorial on how to toggle things. Like people say when I'm eating my oatmeal, I have a 0 point amount of pumpkin seeds. I have a 0 point amount of crushed hemp. Like I just I make it. It's enough. You're shaking your. I just think it's interesting the things that we need and that you have to come to America. You have to fly over the ocean just to get at a good price because it's ridiculous. It's the same thing here. Why is it two different prices? It's the same product. I think tutorials are valuable because what seems simple to me not be simple to somebody else. Or when you're doing something so long that somebody's new, and it seems obvious to me in theory, but when you see it, it's like yeah, I can see where they would get confused because there's a lot on that app. Like when you're putting something and you see like just how to measure it, it comes up. Then when you scroll down to see the serving size, and I like the hot air ones. The Weight Watchers they have the silicone ones. I don't mind those. I have a glass one. It looks like a teapot. It goes in the microwave. I don't mind that one either. Doesn't need any oil. Jen, were you the one that had the recipe for the bean pie? I couldn't remember. I went blank last night. I said, "Who had that bean pie?" And I went blank. Hi, Remy. For me too. I was super excited about that because I don't like paying for fruit because I don't have it that much. I mean, I'm not a. Did you post it? Cause I didn't know who it was, and I couldn't look it up. Do you know when you cook frozen tortellini is the same points cooked? I would assume yes. And I never cook it if I'm putting it in soup. Little tip: I cook my tortellini separate, and then I put it in the soup. Only because it sucks out some of the. One time I made a soup and I put the tortellini in there to cook. It sucked out all my broth. It became a tortellini appetizer because there was no broth left. Okay, it's a Bush's beans recipe. It makes a pecan type of pie, but it uses beans. I know it sounds like a stretch, but Jen assures me it's delicious, and I believe her. I believe her. I'm willing to try it. I always hey I tried black bean brownies. Now the recipe I had I didn't like, but I but I do like the blondies. I've not made them. I've somebody gave me one. I thought it was good. I don't know if I'm going to make the bean pie before Thanksgiving. I might maybe wait till after because a lot it's good. I don't know how we're going to do meal prep is going to be very interesting this week. I've got a lot to prepare for the holiday next week, so I'm not sure whether we're going to do a meal. I mean, I guess I could do it. I haven't done anything yet. It's already Tuesday. I have nothing planned. I know. I won't try cauliflower rice and oatmeal. I know. I just feel like the cauliflower has such a distinct taste that I can't imagine it being sweet. There's my problem with the cauliflower rice. But beans are like I make hummus. You know this. So I can see beans being sweet. I noticed today, even though my points were within my blue dot, it added them to my weeklies in the negative. My weeklies were in the negative, but I added. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Rose. I know. I can't believe it's Thanksgiving next week either. Hey, Lori. Yes, you can absolutely. I made a video using the same base as that oat loaf, but I used a banana, applesauce, and pumpkin. Made three different loaves. Same base recipe, just changed out the fruit, and they were all fabulous. Do I use pop? I use. I can't believe it's not butter. I just spritz a few spritzes on there. I hear those corn dogs are good. Yes, thank you, Rose. That'll. I need a visual. I've been very tired. The last 2 days, this last 2 weeks, I've been so exhausted. It's this time change. I'm getting better, but I have to say, I've been working my butt off here, and whew, no, not much downtime. But mashed sweet red beans are used in Chinese. Yes, I've had red bean ice cream and I liked it. Suzanne. I did. When we were down in Disney, I had the red bean ice cream and I liked it. I had a PB2 the cauliflower oatmeal. I can't. I just can't. You're not in a hurry to have it again. I don't know. I don't need anything in my oatmeal. I think my oatmeal's totally filling enough. I have been, Lori Mashburn. I'm exhausted. Snow in you got snow in Illinois? Yes. I hate a time change. I mean, I feel for Esther. It takes you back to get to that European time. Avocado toast with sliced tomatoes. Oh, I love that. Oh, you took it for the team. I appreciate that. I don't know if I can get past it. I don't know. I think it's the smell. I don't even really think it's the taste, it's the smell. I know what cauliflower smells like. Hey, Dress. Welcome. Thank you for watching the replay. That's awesome. I love when you guys watch the replay. I appreciate that. I do. I know it's hard because all you hear is me, but you have to like us have the chat and read along, and hopefully it'll jive. Couldn't find any dill pickle. It's hard to find. I think it's this time of year. HC, hello. Yes, you can make with banana or pumpkin. I think it's all up on the website. I think the week I did that meal prep was only about a month or two ago. That I did that. It was a day of breads. Awesome! You're such a good sharer. I know the Suzanne is so good. Um, turkey breast cooked with skin. If you take the skin off, it doesn't have points. All turkeys cooked with pretty much with the skin on. I would say just take the skin off, you're fine. Thank you, Patricia. I love my treats versus. It definitely is an eye opener. It makes you kind of. It's a great way to put things in perspective. Old butterbean fudge. Another bean thing? Oh, Carla, I can't imagine butterbean fudge. Snowy Pennsylvania. Hey, Renee. Aren't they though? I mean, I was absolutely, and they're pretty preserved. They smell insane though. They smell so good. It smells like a florist when I came down here. Hey, Lindsay. It was awful. Thank you. One down for the cauliflower oatmeal. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn, did I tell you I ordered that protein? I ordered the sample packs of the little flavors. Thanks to you. I really enjoyed it. I'm hoping I like them all. New snack Bomba Puffed. Oh, yes. I've had them. They're good. I love them. Anything put with stuff with thing. Hi. Oh, Daisy. I see it. Dress Daisy May. Sorry about that. Yes. Nice to meet you, Daisy. Oh, well, post that in the group. I love, hey, beans are 0 points. I'm all for trying to, other than the cauliflower and the oatmeal, I'm into trying bean recipes. Hello, Judy. Oh my God, Renee, every stinking day. I had two today. A couple, and I turned most of them down, honestly. I turned a clothing one down again today. I said, I don't want to be sitting here maybe someday. I just feel weird, like, this is not a fashion channel. The roses were a stretch, I do admit. Ah. Hey, Nora. I love Bomba anything. I turned Yvette down, at least for now. I said, listen, I've got a lot going on. Etsy on the back burner. I will maybe reconsider it in the spring. I said, we'll revisit it in the spring. I turned down a lot of things. I turned Yvette down. I turned that ubi plate down. It's a divided dish, and I looked at that and I thought to myself, that's $25. I'm not paying $25 for a plate. So if I'm not paying $25 for a plate, I'm not going to sit there and say, hey, look at the, no. I said, no, thank you. Cute idea, but it was way too expensive. Now, these roses, in theory, are expensive, but the fact that they last a year and they stay this beautiful, yeah, that is so worth it. Thank you, Maria. Oh, nice to have you along, Carla, and I'm interested in butter beans. Yvette Sportswear is a brand. I need bulkier oats, made cooked version. How do we bulk up oats other than fruit? I mean, put a banana in there. That'll bulk it up. The caramel apple with a whole apple chopped in there. That bulks it up. I can't bulk up with it. I'm to do the cauliflower thing. I just don't know. I feel like that's dinner food. I don't know. But like I said, fruit is a good bulker. I've been making my own flax meal, and I've been putting a couple, tablespoons in my, I don't even know if that's points. I never looked. I figure it's flax meal. I grind my flax seeds up. I don't think it's points. I never looked. I mean, it's flax meal. How bad can it be? Now, I've heard that if you cook it, Suzanne, with the egg whites, it'll help too. Cottage cheese. I put yogurt. I put the nice Greek yogurt in there. Wheat germ is another good one. I just big ass salad. All right. Hey, Patricia. I love, like I said, when you use the caramel, you can do caramel banana, caramel apple. I was going to put an apple in yesterday, I totally forgot. I was eating it going, you didn't put the apple in. And I honestly didn't have time because I was on my way to the WW. So I keep saying WW. And I've been corrected as Weight Watchers. I said, I know it's Weight Watchers. I just say WW because I'm lazy. It's quicker for me to say WW than Weight Watchers. So yes, I know it's Weight Watchers. I do. But I say WW because I'm lazy and I talk so much that I gotta take shortcuts. And make your own whipped cottage cheese. Grab a couple of that cottage cheese, curdy ones, put it in your food processor, get that immersion blender. It is so amazing. It's all right, Maria. You don't need to be. You could do it. You eat better on your own. Well, yes, if you're not using it uncooked, you're cooking it anyway. So yeah, then absolutely you can put the egg whites in there. It is easier to say. It's quicker. So I do have two more. So I haven't gotten back to this other one. They want to send me that mask that you wear, and it's like ultraviolet or something, UV light. It's supposed to help with your skin. It's like a big, looks like a hockey mask. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm like, I don't know. That one, I'm like, kind of like, I don't know. I got to think about that one. And I'm doing a supplements one, which I thought was kind of fun. There's so many free apps, Maria, you could use. Hi, Ronnie. Ronnie's here. Ronnie's down in Florida again. You think that? I'm just curious if it really works. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's something you could tell overnight. My face is so. My cheeks are so red. I can feel how hot they are. CPAP. I know. I hate my CPAP I have now. I like my old machine that was recalled. It's too hot down there? Oh, yes, the McD. Putting a laughing cow cheese wedge. I'm telling you, it just, for 1 point, dresses that sucker up. The natural, I don't know, it's not, I don't know, I think it's from the heat in the house. It's really not, Ryan. It's other than there's no carbs. The carb list is zilch. It's gone. Oh, you coming up north for Thanksgiving? I can't imagine like living in two places in the year. Like that would be. It sounds cool in theory, but I don't know if I'd like it. We often talked about getting like a place down the shore, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd really like that. I don't. I can't worry about another place. That when I'm here, I'm worried about there. When I'm there, I'm worried about here. I'm like, no, I can't. Yes, I count points on holidays. Yep. I mean, and I go over and it's okay because it's a holiday. This way, I just know what I have. Like, I know for the next day because I don't eat the whole week. Like, I'm not like eating Thanksgiving every day, Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. So when Friday's here, I need to know what I have left. So, yeah. You had Friendsgiving in Michigan. That's nice. Hello, Marlene. Oh, you want to see some snow? Yeah, a lot of people they had a lot of there was a lot of glitches in this update. There was a lot of glitches last year, if I remember correctly. It seems like the Android they have the most trouble with, and I'm not sure why that is. This one probably because it was so last minute. I think they really, but a lot of people still have zero potatoes and stuff. Like my potatoes are still on there as zero. I'm like, well, they're not zero. I mean, I get it, but I thought it was Wednesday all day. I'm like, no, Denise, it's Tuesday. Yeah, I need a day to do absolutely nothing. Tomorrow I don't think I have much planned, so the video I have planned for tomorrow will take me no time to film. So I'm not really worried about that. And I'm not going I need to go to the store though. I'm out of salad. I'm out of vegetables. I'm out of zucchini. That's not good when you love zucchini scrambles. Exactly. Ryan, that is exactly the reason we do that. You just said it. It stops you from eating too many. There, you have the key. You have the keys to the kingdom. Did you see my maybe you that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it wasn't last week. Yeah, you saw my video with Esther. That was the follow. That was 2 weeks ago. I thought that was just last week, but it was 2 weeks ago. Um, the mini loaf pans I've gotten them at a place called the Christmas Tree Shop. Big Lots has them. Some Dollar Trees are now carrying Christmas ones. Do I have any down here? I bought two, and Big Lots has a set of two. They're 5.5 by 3.5. I got most of mine from the Christmas Tree Shop, and they'll have them now because they always have them for the season. So you have a Christmas Tree Shop. Somebody said, I mean, that Walmart has the Pioneer Woman ones, which are a little bit smaller, but they work. Oh, Dollar General has them. I've not seen them in my Dollar General. It was. Oh, I see them. I'm going on my cruise in March, Esther. I'm not sure about that one. We'll have to see when you're going to be here. I'm happy that you're happy, Maria. I love the Christmas Tree Shop. Yeah, the Dollar Tree ones are absolutely the exact same ones. Temptations. I always forget about that, Lynn. Good point. Temptations. That's why in the video yesterday, I showed you two screenshots because I went back in because it did not update everything. I love the Christmas Tree Shop. Yes, apples and cinnamon and oatmeal are really good too. So I'm one of those people, I don't like soggy fruit. When I use frozen fruit, I'm like grossed out a little bit because that's why I like pineapples because they don't get soggy. I don't eat the strawberries in the frozen fruit because they're too gross. I don't like frozen berries either because they're too soggy. Yeah, Temptations are a little bit more money. I agree. And they have lids though. Check. Thrift stores, yard sales, flea markets, they're always there. Always at the thrift store. So if you have a thrift store, check your thrift store. Hang in there, Nan. Weight Watchers offering the first 3 months free. There you go. Yeah. My only problem with the Christmas tree shop, they all say Christmas on it. Like, I use them all year round. Like, I don't care. It says ho 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 and jolly good time. But I always say yard sales, thrift stores. You always see them there. I got mine at a yard sale, brand new, for a quarter. And they had the Christmas tree shop sticker still on them. And they were only, I think, $1.25 at the Christmas tree shop. Does anybody have any questions? Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you leave. Not too many people in here tonight. 175 is still a lot. It was 300 yesterday. No, they don't see the pan. You're right. Nope. Because I like you're serving it in the pan, and I make my little mini French toast bakes, my Suzanne's, my oat bakes. It's a perfect size for one. Good night, Donna McKean. Yes, I was going to do that, Lynn. Yeah, Nora. I love them. I am a social person. I like to chat and talk. I do. So this is like the perfect vehicle for me. I was going to post all like the Thanksgiving recipes this week, so I will definitely do that. I will post the video and the recipe link in the same post. Yes, I scramble pancake mix all the time. If you follow me on Instagram, I usually post it there. The Suzannes are so good. It's you saute vegetables and then you make a savory French toast. Just a couple slices of bread, some eggs, and you put the veggies in there and you bake it. It's fantastic. Esther's going to be a grandmama. Yes, Suzanne, I got it. I knew there was something I was going to look for at the Christmas tree shop. I talked Thanksgiving tips at the Zoom last night. If you guys, you're all welcome to come on Monday nights. We did, I could do a video on that too. We did a live all about holidays, and we started with Thanksgiving and things that I have my notes here. Holiday helpline, I called it. And we can talk about it here. The first thing I said was create a menu. Create a menu that you want to make. And you look at the recipes you want to use. Now, are you willing to sacrifice cutting a recipe and make it Weight Watcher friendly, or are you happy with the way it is? You have to decide that. It's 2 points. You only have to count the oats. So you have to decide, like, certain recipes I've tailored and certain recipes I won't tailor because I'm not sacrificing those because I like the way they traditionally taste. And I'm willing to take the points for it. Blended fruit because, Darcy, when you blend fruit, you break it down. So when it's broken down, your body's not utilizing energy to digest it because it's already broken down. So that's why they make us count fruit. But if you're not having, in my opinion, if you're not having a shit ton of smoothies, then I wouldn't worry about it. Like, I have a smoothie like once every other week. I'm not worried about it, but No, oats are not free on the diabetic plan. There are 2 points for the miracle loaf. You only have to count the oats. The egg is 0. Whatever else I put in there was 0. But the oats. No, oats. Oats are pointed on all plans. Anything carb is pointed on everyone's plan. Like, I make the crustless pumpkin pie. I don't mind it. I enjoy it. So I make that. But if you don't want to give up crust, then make a regular pumpkin pie. That's how I look at it. I hate the green bean casserole. My husband would make me make it, and I would, it's just, we didn't grow up having this. I just didn't like it. Don't forget to thumbs up, Bear Mama. You got that right. So I make a deconstructed green bean casserole. It has all the elements, but it's healthier and tastier. And I'll post that as well. And in fact, I have a video. I filmed it on Thanksgiving, like a few years ago. Crazy, aren't I? Filming on Thanksgiving. I must be nuts. Certifiably nuts. Like I said, if crust is important to you, then absolutely you make that. Like, to me, I like crust, yes, but on that day, I'd rather focus on the stuffing than the crust of the pie. I could have a crust on a pie anytime, but my mother's stuffing is only on Thanksgiving. No, the 2 points is the oats. You only have to pay 2 points for the quarter cup of oats. I love crustless quiches. It is a pound dropper recipe, the crustless pumpkin pie. Yes, turkey stuff. That looks really good too. We're all certifiable. I don't mind the fried onions. That's the part I don't. It's the cream of mushroom soup and the string beans are soggy. I like crispy, snap tender vegetables. Never liked it, but Steve always insisted on it, so I made it because I was the good wife. Yeah. Oh, I agree, Nan. I don't mind the almonds either. I just don't like sake green beans. Awesome, Janet. You know what? Also, it's good on when you make avocado toast. If you slather a Laughing Cow cheese, I call it Laughacado toast, but Laughing Cow cheese and then some avocado on top. Good stuff. Humacado toast, hummus, then avocado. Good stuff. What annoys me more than that, Nan, is the people who don't eat their weeklies and then say they're not eating enough and they're going to count calories. Those are the ones that annoy me. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, they're the ones like you leave all these points. Oh, I'm not eating enough. I think I have to count calories. You have to eat all the points in the bank. And if you're still not eating enough, then we'll talk. That's where I draw the line. I like I said, I expect people to drop off as per usual. Avocado toast. Oh, it's so good. I'm telling you. Laughing Cow cheese. I've done Laughing Cow cheese, hummus, and avocado. That was a big splurge day, though. Hello, Susan from Seattle. You have to eat the points. They're not giving you them to look at them. You have to eat them. Southern style green beans. That sounds really good. Yeah, I can't do them too soft. I eat most of my weeklies and I always save like 20, around 20 for times, when I grab something, like the old flyby. I do flybys. I do. I've always done flybys, but I always keep a little nest egg of points for my flybys. Some water enhancers do have points. I don't know which ones. Some do and some don't. Just depends on the brand. Yes, hummus on Dave's, killer bread, cucumbers. Oh, Remy, that sounds really good. They're not going to give you points and expect you not to eat them. That's what I always find interesting. Depends. I've gotten depends how much walking I do. I mean, I've gotten over 70 at some weeks. This depends. There's always going to be complainers. You know, there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like something. Like it just comes to that. I hear the end of the month for the Canadians. Yes, I love hummus as a vehicle for lunch, like a condiment. That's what I'm looking for. Hummus makes a great condiment in a wrap in a sandwich. Yes, you just have to put them in the recipe builder, Tamsin. Hey, Trisha, I'm fine. How are you? You saw Stone Cold and the Jackal? I was like, she went to see Stone Cold and the Jackal. I'm a little bit jealous. I've often wanted to go to that show, and I never did. But like I say, I know for me, I always say, with personal points, it's me. I said, I cannot connect to this plan, and I don't know why. I think it was just way too many choices and way too many I could change. That was the problem I was having. I need something that's just straightforward and just do it. Yes, my homemade cranberry sauce is 0 points. Yes. For me, I like around 28 points a day. 28 points a day is a sweet spot for me. It gives me where I need to be. I'm satisfied. I'm full. I have what I need. That's what usually is my sweet spot. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, some weeks I have more flybys than others. This week I've been pretty good, you know, but sometimes I do. I mean, you can sit there and say, "Don't do it." No, I'm not too. If I want to have a flyby, I'm going to have a flyby. And I always say, and I know that's why the scale moves slow, and I'm all right with that as long as it moves. Yes, the link for the homemade cranberry sauce, I can grab that. I know where it is, Lori. All it is cranberries, water, and monk fruit, and you could put um, a juice and zest of a lemon and an orange. I got the idea from Ina Garten for her cranberry sauce fruit conserve, and it works. And it's really tasty. You will never buy jarred cranberry sauce again. Yeah, I agree, Crystal. I mean, I in theory, I know that's probably like that's like the thing, but it's like I said, it's always been there. Like it's not anything new. We've always had the ability to do that. It's just it's too daunting, and that's why I've never done it before. I need simplification. I need things that are quick for me to do it. I because I you know what you're capable of and what you're going to be able to do. You can't keep up with these comments, or oh, what happened to Patricia? I missed that because I had to get through my. Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't get it, but I hope he's feeling better. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. But yes, it's Thanksgiving is next week. Do you have a plan? I always say make I every year I make a menu. And I don't and I'm not organized, but I have to be organized that day. Then I make a shopping list of what I need to get. And then I make a prep list of things I want to do in order. So I'm not all day Thursday cooking my head off. Good night, Mimi. Good night, Diane. Oh, we're all about good thoughts here at Dish with D. That's what we do. We are sending good thoughts your way. I had to take the dog out early. It's pouring rain. It's going to pour the rest of the night. Hopefully, he'll make it all right. He'll probably wake me up tomorrow morning when I go out. Well, I know here, until we get a nice good frost, the germs are just running rampant. We need a nice good freeze, and it's just like it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. Happy to be back on the plan. That's awesome. Yeah, oh, Bailey would never go out in the rain. He'd rather, I don't know, he's never had accidents, but he refuses to go out. Zucchini salad just substituted bland zucchini instead of potatoes. There you go. Of course, I would think they wouldn't be too mushy because, again, me and a texture thing. I don't like mushy zucchini. I know I've made like if you roast radishes, it's a good substitute. I don't mind potatoes, honestly. I don't have them that much, but I like. See, I love zucchini anything though. I know we have, like I said, sometimes if I bring Bailey out in the middle, of course I have to get wet. Bring him out in the middle of the yard. He has no choice because like he's outside now. He's got to go. Don't forget to thumbs up before you go. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind being cold, but it's like when you have one day where you're in short sleeves and one day where you're in fleece. It's a bit annoying. Good night, Anita. Bailey because I think he has a coat that he gets soggy. He doesn't roll off. He gets it. He has like his fur is not the kind that rolls off. He absorbs all the water and he hates it. Not soggy. Oh, good. Yes, I love the bluish pan too. Good night, Remy. Parsnips. I've made, was it parsnips or rutabagas that I made once, and I mashed them like a potato. It was one of them. But the only thing, they were tasty, but they smelled. Like it had like a funky smell, like kind of like cauliflower. You know, it's good, but it has a funky smell. And that's why I can't see that in my oatmeal. Because if I smell the funky cauliflower thing, it's just going to turn me off. What's tonight? Tonight, oh, maybe I'll have oatmeal tomorrow. All this talk about overnight oats, I may make it tomorrow. I don't have any zucchini anyway, and I need to get to the store. It's either overnight oats or a McD sandwich. Parsnip pancakes. That sounds interesting. If anything, you can turn into a pancake. Celery root. I've seen that on the Food Network. They always make celery root purees and stuff. I love cabbage. I do. I think cabbage is a great thing. Good night, Teresa. Maybe it was one of them. I don't remember what one it was. I love latkes. I do. Oh, I love. Oh, I was just thinking. I have in the freezer. I have a from my butcher box. I have some smoked salmon. I'm thinking. I need a bagel though. I don't want to put it on an English muffin. Celery puree is so delish. Excuse me. Oh, I had a really bad night's sleep. Peter, my youngest, cut his finger, and it was a mess. And I did not sleep well last night. So I'm a little bit You have the mini ones or the thin ones, or make my own. I always like making my 2 ingredient ones, which I have not made for a while. I think we need to do some I made pumpkin ones. I made ones on the channel that are like the cinnamon crunch. I coated them in like my own crunchy concoction. They were so good. I don't know why I don't make them. Oh, Trader Joe's potato pancakes. Yes, I always get that. I always get the steamed, either shrimp or chicken with mixed vegetables, brown rice, and sauce on the side. And it's so much easier to eat. You can't use steel cut oats, Janet. They don't soften. You could use rolled or old fashioned or quick oats. The quick oats even work, but the steel cut do not soften. Now, if you cook them and use them, maybe that would work. Oh, I'm gonna have to get them. Ah, the cinnamon crunch had 2 ingredient air fryer soft pretzels. I was supposed to make soft pretzels. Funny you should say that. A few weeks back, and I never did. Let me see the cinnamon crunch. I think they're in this. They're probably in here. They're on a riff on the Panera Bread bagels. And they came out, and again, why I don't make them anymore, I don't know. So many foods, so little time. Pumpkin 2 ingredient bagels. They were pretty good. Where are they? I don't think they're on the new website. I'm pretty sure they were here. Maybe call them Panera Bread dupes. That's weird. I don't think they're on the new website. Let me check. Sorry, guys. I just need to... Now it's going to annoy me that I can't find this. How much on the new one? I just don't think I did. Oh, I do. Here they are. It's on the new website. They're called sweet and crunchy bagels. Sometimes my I don't know why I call things what I call things. I think I'm half asleep when I make these recipes up. And people can't... I feel so bad people can't find them. There they are. I use regular flour, Ginny. I just add the baking powder and the salt to make it self-rising. To make it, because I'm not buying two things of flour, so I just use regular flour and I just add it. Night, Ann. They're good. The steel cut oats and overnight oats, they soften. That's the first I've ever heard that. Most people say they do not. Night, Patricia. I mean, if you cook them and then you put it together, I think it would work. But I can't imagine just putting all this stuff in there and them softening up. But we'll talk more about the holidays. I think that's going to be the main focus for the next, now that we're all up to date on the new plan, I think we're all pretty comfortable with it. There's nothing new coming out. We could talk about, make a decision. Are you all right with gaining weight over the next few weeks or not? You have to make a decision what you want to do. And then we'll go from there. But we're going to work on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I wouldn't. I think if you cook them, because I've made quinoa breakfast bowls with cooked quinoa in the morning and it worked. So I think maybe if you cook it ahead of time and then do all the things too, I think it would be fine. But yeah, it'd be like crunchy. It's never good. So, all right, my lovelies, I'm going to post my Built Bar tastings. I tasted 2 bars tonight. I was going to do them here, but I just need to get them done earlier. So I will post those up. I tasted the candy cane bar and the white chocolate candy cane granola bar. Tasted those 2. The snickerdoodle puffs are gone. They already left the building. So no sense tasting those. But I will post in the group and on Instagram my tasting. So have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow night. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. And oh, I love Thanksgiving. It is my favorite. I love it over Christmas any day. And I had a whole talk about that. It's all about, because it's all about getting together, enjoying a meal, and no gifts, no who's buying what. Did you get this? Did you buy that? I hate that. That's so like, I just like sharing food with people and sitting around the table and enjoying a good meal. That's, that's what life's about, sitting together with family and just sharing food and catching up and all that fun stuff. That's what I love to do. That's why I love Thanksgiving. And be thankful. It's what we're thankful for, and you're thankful for that you're alive and sharing a meal with your family. So, good night, my lovelies. I will see you all tomorrow night. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. If you haven't checked out today's What I Eat in a Day, go check it out. Check out the roses. Oh, yeah. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. I'm getting my jammies on. Good night, my lovelies.